And General Neary. Thank you. I feel safer knowing that we have satellites that can rain God's holy hellfire upon our enemies on this majestic, flat Earth of ours.
Yes, Congressman, this Earth is certainly majestic.
And flat, and flat,
and flat.
Yo, VIP.
Let's kick it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Ice, ice, baby.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
And the DNR says if you do go out on the ice, it's a good idea to have a life jacket, to carry things like an ice pick, some rope, maybe even a tape measure. They say it's a good idea to check the thickness of the ice periodically because conditions can change pretty rapidly. Of course, a lot of us, including ice anglers, hoping for some colder weather coming up.
It's creating havoc with the current ice conditions that we do have.
The sheriff says since late November, his deputies have rescued 7 people. Ice-stranded anglers, marooned ATV drivers, even passengers on a plane that broke through thin ice.
They're trying to get across, and there's a bigger ridge than we've seen in any of the ridges. We'll figure out how to get across it. Oh, that looks frightening. Why are you slowing down? Oh my gosh! Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly.
Will it ever stop?
Yo, I don't know. Turn off the light.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, the fishermen that we spoke to said there was at least 10 inches of ice where they were fishing on Upper Red Lake, but the conditions quickly changed with the wind. The stranded anglers were stuck on a detached sheet of ice as they waited for help to arrive.
Of course, we've all been feeling the unusually warm weather in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's led to thin ice on lakes, and again today, more stories of people falling through the ice.
And it's a problem almost everywhere in the state. Richard Reeve has a warning from the DNR.
Yeah, Ian, we came to Blaine because it was organized as a township in 1877, which is the last time we had warm weather, even approaching what we've had this December. Back then in 1877, of course, no city hall behind me, no town square here, but otherwise the landscape might have looked pretty similar with absolutely no snow in sight.
I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0, rag top down so my hair can blow. The girlie's on standby waiting to say hi.
Did you stop?
No.
After another rescue last night on Upper Red Lake. It's one of the state's most popular walleye lakes. First responders, though, have had to rescue anglers off the ice there 3 times this week.
According to the Beltrami County Emergency Management, over 100 ice anglers were stranded and needed to be evacuated from an ice floe on the southeastern area of Upper Red Lake. Now, shortly before 5 this evening, the Beltrami County Emergency Communications Center received a call that around 100 people were stranded on an ice chunk with over 30 feet of open water separating them from shore.
The wind Sunday on Upper Red Lake pushed an ice chunk where they fished a couple hundred feet from the main ice sheet.
It's not like we're, sailing away like Gilligan.
Stranded, several dozen anglers waited for help to come.
No injuries were reported when a small plane that landed on Upper Red Lake this morning slid into an area of thin ice, and the nose of the plane broke through into open water.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby!
Vanilla. Let's get out of here.
It's just psycho.
Mary and Brian McKeever a bit shocked at the lake's liquid appearance.
I've never seen it this late in the year. I mean, not January.
Just weeks ago, it looked like this, but not anymore.
I've never seen, have you?
It's going to be a short ice fishing season, even up north.
The body of a man who died in apparent drowning was recovered from Lake of the Woods earlier today. The Lake of the Woods County Sheriff's Office reports that at around 8:12 a.m., officials were notified of a possible drowning at the northwest angle near Flag Island. Several agencies searched the area with the Cass County Lakes Area Dive Team called in to assist. Just after 3 p.m., the body of the man was recovered in about 10 feet of water.
Back to that ice sheet that broke away, Mort says he and his buddies kept fishing as they waited for help to come 4 hours later. You can see the airboat rescue from this Minnesota Department of Natural Resources officer's body camera from Sunday. Mort captured video of the ride over open water.
Minnesota scenery is dominated by the colors brown and green late into December 2023. For climatologist Pete Boulay, pink and yellow also rise to top of mind.
So no more frost.
Frost came in November but left in December. Sprinkle in potentially record warmth, and this month reminds Boulay of something none of us lived through.
If there was a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby.
Year without a winter.
For at least a few more days, 1877 holds the record for warmest December in Minnesota.
So we're just asking people to use some good old-fashioned common sense here. It makes sense to stay off the ice until we've had a few nights of good solid hard freezes.
Word to your mother.
We know now that the next crisis is already waiting for us around the corner.
Whenever I go across the country and people find out I'm from Minnesota, they're like, ugh.
Thanks a lot for searching that out. I appreciate that. Fisherman in the box. Fisherman in a box.
Are there still people who say that the earth is flat? Yes, there are.